Welcome back to the show. Guys, time for the prize. I hope you guys are having a good Thursday so far. The prize is here. He's back. I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving last week or holiday week last week. Unfortunately, the Lions lost, so that kind of sucked. But the Red Wings won. They beat the Boston Bruins Friday, I do believe, and then Sunday they beat the Minnesota Wild. They lost last night. Tough battle on the road against the New York Rangers, a very good team. 3-2. Last time they played against each other, the Red Wings got their butts whooped. So it's good to see two original six teams actually make a game out of it last night. So unfortunately, the Red Wings lost, like I mentioned, but they're on tonight, less than an hour, 7 p.m., going up against the Chicago Blackhawks, another original six team. So that should be an interesting one. I think the Red Wings will take care of business. They're at home at the LCA, as Doug Podell, radio personality from 106.7 Detroit's Wheels. Shout out to him, by the way. Great guy. He calls it the LCA, so I think that's pretty neat. But yeah, got hockey on tonight. Red Wings, Blackhawks, 7 o'clock. Watch it. Should be a good one, but I got the Red Wings winning that game. But yeah, another Thursday night football game. So it's week 13, I do believe, already of the NFL season. So fantasy football is wrapping up for a lot of these leagues. I know my league, we got one more week for regular season, and then it's playoffs, and then we're done. Crazy as that, and then it'll be the Super Bowl here in a few months. So yeah, a lot of your fantasy football leagues are wrapping up. I hope you guys are having a good time. Hopefully you guys are doing well and enjoying yourself. Fantasy football is fun, man. I love it. So yeah, if we got some guys playing tonight, we got the Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. That should be a very interesting game. I'm going to make my pick for that right now. I got the Dallas Cowboys winning at home. I think that defense dominates Seattle's offense. So I got the Cowboys beating the Seattle Seahawks tonight. So yeah, if you guys got any players playing tonight, put them in. It's going to be a good one. So yeah, Thursday Night Football, check it out. Amazon Prime, as usual, 8:15 p.m. Watch it. You know the Bryce is going to watch it as well. So yeah, football on tonight, week 13. Here we are. So yeah, Seattle, Dallas, already made my pick for that. I got the Cowboys winning at home against the Seahawks. And then obviously our Sunday slate of games. So we got a bunch of them here. We got the Colts going up against the Tennessee Titans, a division game there. Tennessee at home. I like Tennessee at home. I'll pick the Titans over the Colts. You got the Chargers at New England. Chargers, struggling team, man. Got lots of talent. Just can't finish games. And then New England just looking horrible. Mac Jones just cannot play, man. It's sad. He's been benched a few times already this season. But yeah, at home though, it's a little cold nowadays in Massachusetts. I still will pick the Chargers on the road. I think they get a victory. I think it's going to be a tight game, though. I don't think it'll be a blowout. But, yeah, I got the Chargers over the Patriots. You got the Detroit Lions trying to bounce back from that horrible Thanksgiving game going up against the New Orleans Saints on the road. So this is a bounce-back game, I do believe, for the Detroit Lions. They need to pick it up offensively, and that defense really needs to clean up. This is the opportunity to do it. But don't sleep on the Saints, though. At home, they're pretty damn good. But I got Detroit on the road winning this one. So I got the Lions over the Saints. You got the Falcons at the Jets. Man, I don't know. Tim Boyle is quarterback now, or maybe Zach Wilson. I don't know. Coach Saleh will have to make that decision. But Atlanta, they're okay. But on the road, at home, man, New York's got a good defense. I'm going to pick Atlanta. I like Atlanta on the road against the Jets. So I got the Falcons over the Jets. You got the Cardinals at the Steelers. I like the Steelers at home winning this one. Miami at Washington Commanders. Miami, I like that offense. Tyreek Hill will have another touchdown. Hopefully, he's in one of my leagues, so that'd be nice to see that. But yeah, I got the Dolphins over the Commanders on the road there. You got Denver, red hot lately, winning their last 5 in a row, I do believe. After the beginning of the season, felt like they were going to shut down, and they gave up 70 points, 7-0, 70 points against the Dolphins. I think it was like week 2 or week 3. So yeah, everyone was writing them up, but now they won like 5 or 6 straight, so they're looking pretty damn good. Going up against Houston, so that's going to be a good game, I do believe. I'll definitely try to watch that if it's available, because Houston's looking good too. They lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars last week, but C.J. Stroud playing some good football. So Houston at home, did he end that winning streak of Denver's? I think they do. I got the Houston Texans winning at home against the Broncos. So you got that one. Carolina, the Panthers, they fired Frank Reich. after a 1-10 start, his lone season as the head coach. So yeah, they're cleaning house. They're not messing around. They go up against their division rival, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, on the road. I like Tampa Bay at home, taking care of business there. You got Cleveland, the Browns going up against the Rams. I like the Rams at home. For that one, you got the 49ers at the Eagles. That's going to be a very interesting game. I think that might be that has the opportunity to be in a high-scoring game. I like Philadelphia at home. I think they'll take care of business there. And then Sunday night's game, we got the Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. Packers still surviving, The Lions gave them life, unfortunately, the Thanksgiving game. So they're not out of it yet, and they're playing at home. It's cold. It's going to be really cold. And then Kansas City, it's hard to bet against them. I don't know. I got the Chiefs. I will pick the Chiefs to beat the Green Bay Packers this Sunday night for Sunday Night Football. And then Monday Night Football, we got the Bengals at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I got the Jacksonville Jaguars at home winning that game. And that's Week 13, guys. Those are the prizes, Week 13 NFL picks. So hopefully I do well. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well, like I said, in fantasy football. Make your own picks. Obviously, watch the game tonight. Excuse me. You got Seattle going up against the Dallas Cowboys. I got the Cowboys winning that one at home. I think they're going to take care of business. 8:15 Prime, Amazon Prime Video. Check it out. It's going to be going. But yeah, NFL Week 13. It's already here, guys. So yeah, now we got to hop over to college football. So yeah, Michigan Wolverines defeated the Ohio State Buckeyes once again, 3 years in a row. I love it. Go Blue. Very, very intense game. It was very exciting. Probably one of the better games we've seen between the two schools in recent memory. But yeah, that makes it 3 in a row. We just got to keep going. That's the game we always have. And, we have to beat those guys every year. And they did. So that was great to see that. So yeah, Michigan, with that win, they're going to the Big Ten Championship. That game's on this Saturday night, 8 o'clock on Fox. They're going up against Iowa. We played them a couple years ago, and we took care of business. They're going to take care of business again. I got the Michigan Wolverines beating the Iowa Hawkeyes, but don't sleep on Iowa. They're one of those teams that can ruin seasons. But I think this momentum going in for Michigan, all the noise they've dealt with this season, obviously the whole sign-stealing scandal, Coach Harbaugh being suspended a total of 6 games. He missed 3 or 4 in the beginning of the year, and then he missed 3 towards the end of the season. So missing him a lot, the head coach, the main guy. Sherrone Moore has done a great job being an interim head coach in his place. But then, yeah, the sign-stealing scandal, all this bullshit going on at the University of Michigan. I think they use that noise to motivate themselves to play absolute great football. All 4 quarters, Michigan football. We're going to destroy you, pounding the rock. We're going to tire you out. And then once that happens, we're going to release J.J. McCarthy, use his legs, use his arms, get those receivers going. Roman Wilson, Cornelius Johnson, Colston Loveland. I mean, these guys are just stars. They really are. And then that defensive line, just eating up the quarterback and our secondary, some of the best players in the country. And I honestly believe that's how they beat Ohio State. Obviously it's the game. They have to play and beat Ohio State every year. I mean, that's a given. But I think extra motivation went into this year because of all the BS, the bullshit from the sign-stealing scandal. And they took care of business. It's awesome. Like I said, Michigan has the chance to win the national championship. This is the year. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. This is the year. You've been there. You've been to the college football playoff semifinal twice, and you got blown out both times. Last year, you should have beaten TCU. That was bullshit. And then, obviously, Georgia in 2021. Obviously, that's going to be tough. Georgia's the reigning national champions, so that's always going to be a tough matchup. So, yeah, Michigan, you got to take care of business this Saturday night. That's all I'm going to say. But I got Michigan winning that game against Iowa, but don't sleep on Iowa. So keep that in mind, place a bet. But yeah, it's the Big Ten Championship game. 8 o'clock, Fox, watch it. I'll be at a wedding in Gaylord, so I'll try to watch it or enjoy myself, one or the other. I got a phone. I got a smartphone like all you other people out there. I'll find a way to watch it. So yeah, go Blue. Take care of business as usual. get that victory, win the Big Ten championship. So yeah, you got that game on, and then tomorrow we got the Pac-12 championship. We got Oregon and Washington. Washington at number 3 now, so this is gonna be very interesting. If Oregon wins, do they move to the top 4? I don't know. That should be interesting. But Washington's looking pretty good, but Oregon's looking phenomenal. So I'll pick Oregon. I like Oregon in this game, and they're playing in Vegas, so that's gonna be neat. But yeah, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, ABC, got the Pac-12 championship between the Oregon Ducks and the Washington Huskies. I got Oregon winning that one. So, and then Saturday, we got our whole slate of championship games, Oklahoma State and then Texas. That's the Big 12 championship game. I got Texas winning that one. Georgia at Alabama, or they're playing at Atlanta, Georgia. So it's going to be home field advantage for Georgia, really. Number 1 versus number 8. Georgia's never beaten Alabama in the SEC championship game. Never. Does this year change? It does. I got the Georgia Bulldogs winning this one. It's going to be a tough battle. Alabama's been looking pretty good the past few weeks. They're still surviving. You know, they might be ranked number 8, but if they beat Georgia, does Alabama move on up, possibly top 4 spot? I don't know. Just have to see where all these other championship games, how they play out. But yeah, that's going to be a good one. So watch that one, definitely. CBS, yes. 4 o'clock Saturday. Check that one out. And then ACC championship game, you got Louisville going up against Florida State. Florida State, number 4. So playing at Charlotte, North Carolina. Florida State without Jordan Travis, their starting quarterback. He broke his leg, unfortunately. A crappy way to end the season. He playing some great football, and he had a horrific injury. It's just sad to see that. But Florida State made it to the top 4, so that should be interesting. But yeah, I got Florida State winning the ACC championship game, and then obviously the Big Ten championship game we already mentioned. Michigan against Iowa, playing at Lucas Oil Stadium as they usually do for the Big Ten championship game. Michigan, go blue, take care of business. I got them winning against the Iowa Hawkeyes. So yeah, those are my picks for the championship games for college football. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be an exciting weekend. So yeah, Georgia, number 1. Michigan, number 2. Who's number 3? Oh, Washington, number 3. And then Florida State, number 4. So those are your top 4 right now. Obviously, it might change next week. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, some of these championship games are going to be awesome. So yeah, go blue. Take care of business. So yeah, we got that. Now we got to hop over to the NHL. As I mentioned earlier in the episode, the Red Wings are playing tonight, going up against the Chicago Blackhawks. I think they bounced back from that loss last night against the Rangers. Detroit wins tonight against the struggling Chicago Blackhawks team. We signed Patrick Kane, former Chicago Blackhawk. Recently, he was with the Rangers. He just had hip surgery, so he's still recovering from that, but we've signed him to a 1-year deal. Thought that was very interesting. Yeah, he's a little older now, but, I mean, once he gets healthy 100%, he might be valuable. I mean, he's a goal scorer, so nice to see that. Him and DeBrincat played together. So like to see how those two pair up once Patrick Kane makes his return. I think they're trying to make him come back sometime next week. You know, Buffalo. He's from Buffalo, New York, so against the Sabres, that'd be pretty nice. But sometime next week, we'll see Patrick Kane debut for the Detroit Red Wings. So, yeah, pretty exciting stuff there. But, yeah, you got the Red Wings on tonight against the Blackhawks. Other games on, you got San Jose at Boston. You got Seattle at Toronto. Florida Panthers at Montreal Canadiens. Pittsburgh Penguins at Tampa Bay Lightning. That should be an interesting one. You got the New Jersey Devils at the Flyers. The Islanders at Carolina Hurricanes. Buffalo, as I mentioned, against the St. Louis Blues. Washington at Anaheim. You got the Vegas Golden Knights against Vancouver. Colorado at Arizona. And you got a bunch of other games. Edmonton at Winnipeg. So, yeah, watch some hockey tonight, all you hockey fanatics. Let's go Red Wings. Get the victory. Bounce back from last night. So, yeah, I'm going to be watching some hockey along with Thursday Night Football tonight. So, we got hockey. We got football. And then now we got UFC as we end every episode, or most episodes, I should say, here on Guys Time of the Bryce. Always end with mixed martial arts. UFC, obviously, they bring out great fight cards every single year, and you know we're towards the end of the year now. Tomorrow's already December 1st. Crazy enough, it'll be Christmas before we know it. Crazy, right? But yeah, we have a Fight night this Saturday. Benel Dariush is in action, so that should be an interesting one. Jalen Turner going against Bobby Green. Dan Hooker was supposed to fight that fight against Bobby Green, but he got hurt. So Jalen Turner, short notice, he's going to fight. So I appreciate fighters like that. They take short notice fights. Hey, that's what you get paid for. You're a professional fighter. So much respect to Jalen Turner for taking that fight. So you got that fight. Rob Font against Davison Figueiredo, bantamweight bout. So that's going to be very interesting, I do believe. So bantamweight, I do believe, is 135. Yeah, because flyweight's 125, and then featherweight is 145, lightweight's 155. So yeah, bantamweight, 135 pounders going at it. Rob Font, Davison Figueiredo. That might actually be a hell of a fight there. So I might have to check that one out. But yeah, the main card starts at 7 this weekend, this Saturday. December 2nd, 7 p.m. Main card starts. If you guys want to watch these fights, Kelvin Gastelum in action again. Haven't heard his name in a while. Clay Guida. This guy's been fighting ever since I was a kid. I'm 27 years old. This guy's still fighting. So, yeah, much respect to him, too. The guy is still putting on some fights. So, yeah, decent card. Watch it this weekend. And then, obviously, we got a big UFC pay-per-view in a couple weeks. UFC 296. Watch that one Saturday, December 16th, 10 p.m. You got Leon Edwards against Colby Covington for the welterweight title. You got Alexandre Pantoja going up against Brandon Royval. That should be a good one. Flyweight co-main event. Stephen Thompson's in action. Tony Ferguson's in action against Paddy Pimblett. You got Vincente Luque going up against Ian Gary. So very stacked card, big names, 2 title fights. That's always fun. December 16th, 10 p.m. So I'm definitely going to watch that one. Adam, my cousin's best friend, he has a Christmas party, so I'll probably go over there for a couple hours and then probably get out of there to watch the main card. But we'll see what happens. If anything, I'll watch it on my phone. Not too worried about it, but yeah, definitely would like to watch the main card for sure. We'll see what happens. But yeah, December 16th, 10 p.m., 2 title fights. Great way to end the year, UFC 296. Watch it, play some bets. So that's UFC, and that's this episode. So thank you guys so much for joining me on 6:25. So yeah, Red Wings are on in 35 minutes. So make sure you watch some Detroit Red Wings hockey and all the other games on tonight. And then obviously 8:15 p.m. we got Thursday Night Football. We got the Seattle Seahawks going up against the Cowboys. I got the Cowboys winning. How you guys feel about that? Get your lineups ready for fantasy football. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the night. And then Friday, tomorrow, obviously I got a wedding, so I won't be at work. I got a wedding that I'm attending in Gaylord. I'll try to watch some sports this weekend. Get my lineups ready for fantasy football. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the week. Kick ass tomorrow. It's Friday, so closer to the weekend. Stay safe out there. Watch some sports. Play some bets. And yep, just keep on watching sports and enjoying life. So with that, the prize is out. You guys stay safe out there. Have a good time. Enjoy the weekend. Kick ass tomorrow. It's Friday, almost to the weekend. And have fun. Enjoy life. Enjoy the weekend. All right, the prize is out. Peace. Take care, guys. Have a good one.